Yeah, okay, so I saw you booked in last. Wait, you froze. Now you're good. Now you're good.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, I am here.
All right. Why am I smiling, dude? Okay.
The uh the the stress
Yeah. Okay. So I saw you
going
booked.
through things.
Yeah. Like, dude, it's pissing me off right now. All right. So I saw you booked in last night to better understand what looked like actually working for us. Is that right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So what I do in this call is ask a couple questions to better understand you and your goal of high ticket sales, and if I feel like we can help you. We'll get more on the end of the call. Does that sound great?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, good, man. And to kick things off, a bit of background on yourself, and we're looking to do high ticket sales. So we'll take it from right there.
Okay. So I'm 17 and I'm looking to get into high ticket sales. Because I wanna finally start making money online because I've been trying making money online for like a couple of years now, but I really did never managed to. Um, and so yeah, I'm finally looking for something for a skill that could potentially like give me a return. And I tried like learning some skills in the past. I tried copywriting. I tried like only copywriting in reality.
Okay, and like,
I yeah,
okay, and like, how'd that go, man? I mean, like,
copywriting not really good because man, it was too hard to find clients, to be honest.
okay,
I did outreach for like 3 months straight, but like no responses, or even if I had responses, like no one was actually serious. I booked a couple calls, but no one really showed up. So it was kind of shitty.
yeah, okay. So from hearing you're 17 years old and you were looking to get into high ticket sales to like get more money. And what do you mean like get more money? Like, why do you want to get more money?
Who doesn't want to make more money? I'm 17. I want to help my parents. I wanna make money for myself. I want to live um the life that everyone wants to live.
Yeah, man. Like, what and like, what is a life that everyone wants to live to you?
I don't like this path, to be honest.
Like,
Um, I don't think the question is like why do you want to make the money. I would say okay. So you said like you want to finally make money online. Like tell me more about that. Have you tried like other things in the past apart from copywriting or like because be really careful to what I say.
okay, so like you said, you finally want to start making money and stuff, and you said like you did copywriting in the past, and tell me more about
Yeah.
that.
I watched some YouTube videos. There was a guy who was really good about what he was doing. He was selling a course, but at the time I didn't have the money for it. And so I started practicing every single day. I joined like some free communities. I joined all these kind of things. I practiced the skill. I become actually really good, kind of good with copywriting. But the thing was just finding clients, and the niche at the copywriting niche at the time was just super saturated, and so it was so hard to find clients. Everyone, like if you had a business, you would receive like 10 to 15 messages every single day from copywriting from Pakistan, from Nigeria, from all these kind of places. Yay, I can write copy for you, I can write emails for you. And so it was so hard to land an offer like this, just
Okay,
just almost impossible.
okay, like, do you think it could like work right now, or like just no?
Copywriting,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not saturated like it was in the past, but it's still like really hard also for AI coming up. It's easier to write copy now with AI, but the competition is just more ruthless, and businesses are not spending like 2K a month for a copywriter when they have an AI that can do 80% of the job.
Okay. So you feel like the competition in copywriting is like it's like too high, it's too ferocious. So you want to turn to high ticket sales. Is that correct? So
Yeah, high ticket sales I think is another like business skill based business that can pay even more compared to copywriting. I'm getting to like 5K a month for copywriting, man. That's fucking hard. And with high ticket sales, it's like the entry level.
okay, and so you're saying want to get into high ticket sales and all that, and like, why specifically like high ticket sales? Like, why not like something else? Like, there's a thousand other things to do. Like, why specifically high ticket sales?
Because you know all the other businesses you could do online, like Amazon affiliate trading, I don't know, e-com, dropshipping, all these kind of businesses require huge, like upfront capital, and at the end of the day, you're risking those money. You don't know where your money are, like at the end of the day, if they're gonna pay you or not. Okay, you can be lucky, but that is one case in a thousand, and so I'm looking for something that like something to spend my money on, like I can gain a skill that will even if I make the money or not, like I'm learning a skill that is important for my for my character development.
Yeah, man. Like learning the skill of sales is like it's like one of the like most important skills you can learn to like actually start
Yeah,
making money and stuff
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and achieving the goals you want to achieve and stuff. And for me, just to better understand like your situation, like, are you currently working right now?
No, not working. Just
Okay,
making like $200 a month and helping my dad here and there, but nothing more.
okay. And you're saying like you've been working for your dad. Like, tell me more about that, man.
Just doing like shit shit things. Just little things for my dad, and I get like 200 euros a month, 250 maybe, like nothing, just to I still not live alone, so I can live off that for the moment.
Yeah, pause. Right here, I feel like I should like dig deep on that right there. Like you working for your dad. I feel like I should like
I don't think so. I think you should dig deep on the reasons of why I want to make money, and the reasons of, yeah, the reason why I want to make money.
okay,
I think you should dig deeper on that, because I'm 17. This job, like, shouldn't be that horrible, to be honest.
okay. I'm like you mentioned earlier that like you want to make money and stuff, and like you like wanting to make money at like at such a young age, at 17 years old. That's like very ambitious and like what's driving you to like make money at such a young age?
That's the frame.
Yep.
Um, I don't really know. I've always been like very entrepreneurial in my life. I always wanted to make more money. I always like was like a 13, 14 years old watching TV, like watching rich thing stuff. I was obsessed with that. I said like I have to achieve that. I have to achieve that. And so I started getting into self improvement. But like 14 years old, 15 years old, I've started getting into the gym. I've received some really good progresses, and now I'm actually looking to get better into the money side.
Okay. Okay, man. Okay, okay.
I'm not a move away.
Move towards bio because like you're not really
Yeah,
driven by pain, you drive by like
yeah.
results. Like you're okay, okay, man. So like just like recap like everything we talked about. You're 17 years old. You're living with your parents, and you also just want to make more money because like you just want to achieve what exactly with the money.
You already transitioned into vision.
Yeah, cause like I feel like it felt natural. I mean, let me see, let me see.
Yeah, I think it's natural, but really, like, yeah, it's okay. First, ask like how long have you been experiencing all of
Oh
this,
yeah, yeah.
or
How
like
long?
wanting to make more
Yeah,
money, and first discover a bit more how long have you been looking to high ticket sales.
mm,
Discover a bit more about that.
yeah. You're right, you're right. Okay, and like just you want to get in a high ticket sales and like you've been doing all this for and like how long have you been going through all this for? Like
You mean like I want to make money?
yeah, like you want to make money and like you not making the amount you want to make.
Man, it's been about 3 years now.
Okay, 3 years. Okay, and damn man, like 3 years been dealing with all this. Like man, that's sorry
Yeah,
man. Yeah. Okay.
vision.
Vision. Yeah. Vision. Okay. Like just to recap everything like we just talked about. You're 17 years old. You're living with your parents, and like you're working with your dad. And you're making about 200 a month,
No,
and like I'm assuming that's not really what you want to make a month, right?
no, no, not even close.
Yeah, not even close. And you want to turn the high ticket sales to eventually get more money. And why
Yeah.
do you want to get more money? Wait,
Mm,
no.
I already told you this.
No, and
Okay, so what are the
mhm.
goals you think about when you think about becoming a closer?
Yeah, and okay.
You're moving into vision.
Okay, and like you're 70 years old, living with your parents, and you're working with dad, you're making $200 a month, and that's something you're not really okay with. And you're turning to high ticket sales, and what are your like specific goals like with high ticket sales and being a closer?
You mean like money? You mean what do you mean?
I mean, anything that comes to mind, like what are some like the big things when you think of your goal with high ticket sales?
Higher sales I would like to get like to my goal is to get to like 5K a month for the moment in the next like 6 to 12 months. I see myself getting to 5K a month.
Okay.
Because that's a huge goal for where I live. Making 5K a month, 5K USD is like I would say 4,000 euros a month. This salary is like a doctor's salary here, a lawyer's salary. So I'll be a king basically at 17 years old, maybe 18 when I get to the 5K a month. Yeah, that's basically my goal.
Okay, and like just for me to better understand, like why specifically 5K a month? Like what else can 5K a month do for your life?
Um, I'd say 5K a month because I think it's a realistic goal to reach with high ticket sales in like a short time span. Um, and also it's a lot of money here where I live. And like, why that money? You said because why? What could I do with the money?
Yeah.
Basically, man, I would be able to move out from my parents and basically have more freedom and work from wherever I want. And actually, like dropping out of school and like all that this is a pain issue to dig the bit on, like school. But you can do it now. It's not. I think
Yeah.
it's not a problem.
Okay, wait. Okay.
And
And then you said we have more freedom. Is freedom like currently missing in your life right now?
uh, you know, with school, it's actually really hard to get really serious into something like this. I would like to work into high sales. Like, if I get into something like this, I will work in it for like 10 hours a day. But schools is fucking like it's horrible, man. School is fucking. I have to say that I waste like 8 hours a day for school in total, and with stuff that I'm not interested in. And so, if I can make like 5K a month part time, I can finally drop out of school and I can finally start getting like all day long into high ticket sales and make like 15K a month then.
Okay, and like you mentioned in school, like it's like you hate school and stuff. And tell me
Yeah.
more about that. Like, why do you dislike school so much?
Good. Even if you're in vision, like you
Yeah,
can still come back into the
like,
situation.
I feel like you could like ask questions like say like you're in chat,
Yeah,
like you're in vision, like you hear like something new. I feel like you should be able to like say, okay, like wait. And what do you like mean by that? Like, how does that make you feel? Like,
yeah. Even if you're in vision, the prospect doesn't know like the framework.
yeah,
You're
like,
in vision and you discover that there is another plane to be digged on and you dig on it.
yeah, that was good.
Okay, so what was the question? Yeah, those were good.
Okay, like, you're saying, like, you like dislike school like so much and stuff, and
Yeah,
tell me more about it, man.
good. I really like this frame. Like, tell me more about that because it's
Yeah,
really an open question. It's not a question. It's like, do it.
I like,
Um, yeah, man, you're getting better. School, man, it's fucking. There are like the stupid teachers talking all day long of things I'm not interested in. Because my path really is not to go to university and do all this kind of bullshit. I want to just drop out of school and make a lot of money, man. Because to be honest, I see the opportunity with highly sales. I can make a fuck lot of money. Like right now, if I wanted to go to university and like hope to get to 5K a month, I will wait to get like 40 years old to get there. So that yeah, that's what I want to do, man.
okay, why would you wait till like you're 40 years old to go to college? Is there a specific reason?
No, you didn't understand. Like,
Oh,
if I go to university, I would have to wait like for to be like 40 years old, have like decades of experience to make 5K a month.
okay.
Okay,
Uh,
that's what I'm saying.
okay, like, why do you think that? Like, what have you seen that makes you believe that?
Just my surroundings. I see people like going to university making no money, and then like when they when they finally have the degree, they make 1,500 a month and they barely live by. They still with their parents are fucking 30 years old, and that's embarrassing to be honest, bro.
Yeah,
That's fucking embarrassing. You're 20, well, 27, 28. You know all these fucking things about your degree, but you don't even know how to sustain yourself. Like, what the fuck are you doing, man? And so that's not how I want to live, to be honest.
yeah. Like I see why you don't want to like live there and like live and check to check
Yeah,
making $1,500. Like yeah, it's not really that good, man.
that's absolutely embarrassing, to be honest.
Yeah, man. Okay.
There's there's still a thing to dig deep on that.
Yeah.
And so, okay, yeah, about school specifically.
Okay. In about school.
So you said when I say you wanna get to 5K a month
Yeah.
because you wanna drop out of high school, and you said you wanna do this part time, right?
Yeah.
And then ask a question about that.
Okay. And like you said earlier, you want to make 5K a month and eventually drop out of high school and do high ticket sales for part time. Is that right?
Yeah, when I'm still in school and I don't have like the proof to show my parents that I can actually make money online, yeah, I would have to do this part time.
Okay.
Like during the night, during the afternoon, I don't give a fuck, man. As long as I
So
have time like, to do this and go to the gym, I'm good.
so like when you drop out of high school, you'll make high ticket sales like your full time thing. Is that correct?
Yeah, full time.
Okay.
But before dropping out of high school, I have to make like 5K a month, I think,
Okay. 5K.
consistently.
Okay. Okay, man. Like 5K a month, that's like a lot for like someone your age, like 17 years old. Like, it's actually a lot of money. And let's say no no and
Mm.
why specifically do you want no. um okay, like 5K a month.
Okay.
It's gonna take my time.
I said something really specific. Okay, 5K a month, so I can show my parents that I actually can do stuff and I can drop out of high school.
Okay, good. And like, why do you feel the need to prove to your parents that you could do stuff?
Because frame that a little bit
Okay,
differently. Sounds too manipulative.
okay, okay. And like you're saying, you want to make 5K a month to prove to your parents that like you could do stuff, and
Yeah.
what exactly do you mean by that? Like, why do you want to prove to your parents, and what do you
Why do you want? What do you mean by that?
yeah,
Stop.
what do you
Stop
mean by
there.
that? All right.
Because man, if I'm really convinced about this, dropping out of high school and actually pursuing high ticket sales, I cannot do this without making money because my parents wouldn't let me. My parents are like really old school. They want me to go to university and do all this bullshit. But the only way I have to convince them that I actually cannot do this stuff is actually making money. So that's the only way I have.
I feel like it's like a new pain point right here, new pain point.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, okay, and you're saying like they want you to go to university and stuff, and like you going to university, like is that something you don't want to do?
I already told you this.
Gotcha.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay, and why do you don't want to go to university?
I already told you this.
Wait, okay,
Um, I think you got the route. Okay, and so what year are you in high school, by the way?
okay, and like what year are you in high school right now?
On the year before the last one.
So you're a junior, okay? You're a junior, 17 years old, and you want to make 5K.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And now you have to like assume here a bit.
Mm,
And so, okay, you're looking to make money. Like I assume before you finish high school, because as soon as you finish high school, your parents will push you to go to university, and so you have to make money before. I know this is a big assumption, but if you can nail this, man, you close the client
yeah.
because
Okay.
that's
Okay. I feel like we should figure out a way to go about this. Is it cool if I like make a little assumption real quick?
yeah, sure.
Okay, so I assume that like you want to make 5K a month and prove to your parents that you don't want to go to university because I'm assuming like once you like graduate out of high school, like your parents gonna make you go to university, and you are
Yeah,
currently trying to prove to your parents like that you can make money and like have a good life, make money and stuff, and so you don't have to go to university, right? Is that right?
yeah, exactly. That's a close client right there.
Yeah. Okay.
So finish vision.
Yeah. Finish. Vision.
Go over the questions and then go to challenge real quick, and man, you close the client.
Okay. I'm doing fucking good, game. All right. Okay, so like you want to make 5K a month and stuff, and let's say you make 5K for the next no, let's say you make 5K in the next month. Like, what would be the first thing you do with the money?
Um, First things first, I like um maybe buy more stuff for my bedroom because but man it's this is a fucking rot, you know. I have to change my bed, I have to change my wardrobe, I have to change a lot of stuff, and so the first thing I do, yeah, is probably completely redo my room and turn into like a bit of an office, so I can have a better background to work with sales and all this stuff. Yeah, that's probably the thing I would do.
Yeah, man. That sounds lit, man. And let's say another example. Let's say you make 5K for the next 12 months. What is a year? Like, what would your life look like in the future?
Like if I made 5K a month for a year straight,
Yeah, be straight.
man, I fucking drop out of high school, lock in my room, don't even go out for no reason instead of for like taking a shit. And I would thinking about like making 15K a month with hiding
Okay.
sales, making the most amount of money I can possibly do.
So your next goal is like after 5K, 15K month. Is that correct?
Yeah, 15, 20, the most amount I can do. Yeah, I will go towards that.
Okay. So like, is like 15K like a defined concrete goal that you want to reach?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Even 20, even 30, like the most amount I can make, like I will get to that.
Okay, and like so you want to make 15K a month, and like, why specifically 15K a month? What can 15K a month do that 5K a month can't do?
I'm to be honest, I'm looking to get like to make more money than 5K because that will allow me to stack up money faster. Because in the future, I want to be like my end goal with my life is to be a hyper successful entrepreneur, like in the real world with shops and stuff.
Okay.
But you cannot do this. You cannot start being an entrepreneur if you don't have like a few hundred grand to the side. And so that's what I'm looking to do with how these sales. Like stack up a little bit of money, both to live comfortably for the moment, not like splurge everything into cars and stuff, but like to live comfortably and have something like to stay comfortable and stay relaxed. And at the same time, have some money to, be an entrepreneur. Like I think with 500,000 like stacked up, I would be able to do that.
Damn, man, like you're very ambitious, man. Like at 17 years old, you want to
So
make 500,000? Like that's a lot of money, man.
yeah,
Okay, and
yeah, that's when
just
they
to move,
started.
okay, and like just to move forward and stuff. How would it feel to like move away from your current life problems of like dealing with your parents when you go to university and you making not enough money that you want to be able to make?
Man, it'll be everything. It's literally my goal right now. It's what I'm giving everything to achieve.
Okay, man. Um, then we fuck on a bit. No,
Challenge.
cha. Okay. So, just for me to understand anything correctly, you've been going through this for about 3 years. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and like in those 3 years, like what and when was the time they realized that like you had to do something about this?
3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
I would say I would ask you. Okay,
Uh,
3 years. You said you tried all these things. You tried copywriting. You tried like a couple other businesses in the past, but they didn't really work. You could either go like, tell me more about that, or you could do that later, and or you could go like, okay, and how long have you been experiencing? Like, how long have you been like looking to high ticket sales specifically?
okay, that's right.
Okay, because
Okay,
you still don't know that.
okay, and like you've been you tried many business models in the past and like they failed for reasons and stuff.
Yeah.
And how long have you been like focusing on high ticket sales for?
Honestly, I always knew about it, when I was trying to build businesses and stuff, but I didn't really wanted to, get into that because of my accent, I'm not native, and because like I was a bit scared of it. I'm not an expert kind of person, but now I realize that like many people, even that are not natives, can make a lot of money with this, and so like 2 days ago, I started looking more into it, and I started actually getting serious about this.
So you've known about this, and like in these past 2 days, you actually been taking action towards high ticket sales in the past 2 days, right?
Yeah, past 2 days, yeah, I watched
Mm.
some videos. I stumbled across Misha. I saw he's like the most confident guy out there, and
Mm.
I just booked a call.
Again, like so, like you've been taking notes and watching videos, right? That's what you said.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
basically, yeah.
Okay,
For these
man.
2 days.
Okay, man. Like that's like totally understandable. Like for the first 2 days, taking notes, watching videos, that's totally
There
understandable.
are two limiting beliefs that could potentially be an objections that I
Yeah.
mentioned now, like previously.
Okay.
You have to address these now.
All right. Um. Shit, I'm lost in the in beliefs. Um.
There were two.
The one was wait,
The one was,
you it, it like is it like the one like you knowing about high ticket sales but you're now getting into it?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
all right, I know I was
And
okay
there is a specific reason for it, like two specific reasons for it.
because your accent and stuff and
Yeah,
okay then okay you feel like you didn't couldn't make enough money and stuff.
yeah. No, one was my accent, and the
Mm.
second one was that like I'm not an extrovert.
You're not an extrovert, not extrovert.
Yeah, these were the two. You had to dig deep on that.
Okay, and
The only two objections that could come up now is are basically these two.
okay, and like just to go back a little. Okay, fuck. And just to go back a few pages, man. You said earlier, like you didn't get into you like you known about high ticket sales for a while and stuff, and
Yeah,
you hesitated to get into it because of your accent and stuff, and
yeah,
but now like you realize that like that's something that like won't really play a big factor in high ticket sales because like you see people making money with the same accent
yeah,
and stuff, and
yeah. Not with the same accent, but like
then
with other accents that
yeah,
are like
and
really heavy.
okay, and like how'd you like no no no
The first part was perfect. Just ask a question.
okay tell me more about that, man.
I in the past like I was really uncomfortable speaking English, but now I realize that if I just practice, a couple weeks and stuff, like reading out loud, talking with people, I can just be better in a really short amount of time. And that's what I've done. I practice English for like 3 weeks now, and like 3 weeks ago, man, I couldn't even speak to people. I couldn't even understand like what what people were saying on calls. But now, I'm not perfect as you can hear, but I'm a bit more fluent.
Okay. So you've been like practicing fluency and all that stuff,
Yeah.
and it's still like a
Give me a confirmation here. Give me the confirmation that my work has led me
yeah.
to having problems. Yeah, man, I can hear that. You could with this accent. I think you can totally get into a call.
Okay, like yeah, man. Like you're saying you've been practicing all stuff, and like I see it, man. No, it sounded
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
no, like when I say like I see it, it sounds like I already know you, and now I see it. Like it
No, no, no. I can actually hear that. Since the beginning of the call, I didn't really thought that English was a big problem. That shows that you've done a great work with practice, and if you hop on a couple role plays, you fucking nailed this. It won't be a
mm,
problem anymore.
okay, man. And I see it, man. Like you mentioned earlier that like about like two weeks ago, like you were like not fluent at all and stuff, and now you're fluent, man. Like you're doing a good, you're doing a great job, man. Like you're doing a great job.
Okay. Yeah, explain a little bit the reason. Yeah, since the beginning of the call, I didn't really have like the feeling that you'd have some problem with English. So it shows that this work actually paid.
Yeah, yep, yeah, yeah, man. Like at the beginning of the call, like you like speaking fluent English and really seem like a problem and stuff, and that shows that like you've been putting in the work and practicing your English and fluency and stuff, and
Yeah.
that's actually really good, man.
Thanks.
Yeah, man.
Now, second limiting belief.
Okay, and fuck.
Come on.
Um,
Okay, so you said the reasons you didn't get into like high ticket sales in the past was because one, because of your English, but now it's not big of a deal now because you understand that if you like practice and stuff, you can get better at it. And the second reason is that you're not extrovert. Like many people like salesmen that become closers in our course, in our program. They were like very introverted, and actually I would say that like even Misha said this in one of his videos. Being an introvert in high ticket sales is actually gives you like makes you see things in people that extroverts don't see. So this is actually a strong point to see. Like this is a bit of you know freestyle, but if you can come up to this, I can be more convinced about it.
All right.
Yeah, tell me how being an introvert is actually helpful for becoming a closer, and that's actually true.
Yeah, man. And you said earlier that like you were a introvert. No, no. I,
Yeah,
I think you said extrovert, but I and like
no, no, no.
earlier you said you were you were, and earlier you said you were introvert, like
Yeah,
er, damn. And earlier you
come on,
said,
man, it's going so good.
and earlier you said like you were introvert earlier and stuff, and um, it's actually a good thing
This
to be introvert because from what I've seen, like
this is something that explain what I said. Okay, and this is something that stopped you from getting to high ticket sales previously because you thought being an introvert is actually a bad thing for being a closer. But I can tell you,
yeah, okay, yeah.
okay,
Okay, and like earlier you said like you were introvert earlier and stuff, and you said like it's actually you thought it was a bad thing, but I'm here to
yeah,
tell you that like being an introvert is actually it's actually a good thing, man. Cause from
why?
okay, cause like from what I've seen, like people that are introverts in sales, like they tend to do better.
Why?
I always sound yeah. I'm not
Yeah, you don't even know the reason.
yeah.
The reason why because it's because introverts like can see can see emotions through people and so can understand how they're feeling, can understand more things.
Okay.
Also, Misha said this in one of his videos.
Okay.
He said introverts like have this advantage of like seeing people's pain, seeing like people's trying to codificating people's expressions. You know, that's the reason why. But if you don't notice, don't worry. It was just an additional thing that could potentially like convince me even more.
I'm gonna still like try to. I'm gonna try to again.
Okay,
Okay,
go
and
again.
being an introvert is actually like not too bad. Like not no, and being an introvert is like it's actually like not bad. Like it's not a bad thing, man. Um, because
Go with the approach I suggested you.
okay, and like being an introvert, man, like it's not like it. It's actually a advantage because people that are introverts, they actually have like better insight on like finding like on what a person's thinking, what a person's feeling, like
Oh
just by
yeah, yeah.
like hearing them or seeing them or just you know like
Okay,
they have like so like special glasses to like see on specific pain on how someone's feeling or you know
okay.
and like that it's actually a advantage because seeing pain points and seeing how someone's feeling in high ticket sales is actually a really good thing because if you if you could see a prospect no if you could see a person's pain points and how they're feeling you could explain how they're feeling and they would end up they'll end up closing with you like on a better rate because they feel
Okay,
understood and they feel
okay.
heard.
Cut it there.
Yeah.
Cut it there. Okay.
Just yapping. I'm just yapping, but like I'm
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, it was good actually. Okay, so now wrap up the challenge section. Like, make me say that I'm actually gain a couple commitments, and then get into consequential. Okay.
Okay. Okay, man. Like enough like yapping. Enough yapping. Are you like aware of being like a high ticket sales closer? Like it's not gonna be like easy
No, no,
whatsoever.
not this kind of commitments. Like a
What?
commitment related to what I said. Okay, so you said now it's not a problem anymore that you know you're an introvert and you know that your accent could like you thought your accent could be a problem, right?
It could show up
Okay, so
again.
you're totally sure, you're totally committed now to getting to high ticket sales, to dedicating time to this, because this won't be like something that, tomorrow you'll be a closer. It's not like this. You had to lock in for like a month or two and actually learn the skill. Are you conscious of that?
Okay, so you got better at speaking fluent English and like being fluent in general, and um, are you aware like come no,
Like, get assure that these things would not be a problem
yeah,
anymore.
okay, and like you said like you are more fluent in English and stuff, and are you like 100% like sure that like this won't be a problem again?
I mean, yeah.
So you think it will happen again, right? There's-
So you
So
think?
no, like, do you like believe it won't happen again?
You mean that with my accent, like my limiting beliefs about my accent wouldn't hold me back?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think so.
Okay. And like, are you aware like becoming a closer like it's not gonna happen overnight, to be honest, man. Like it's gonna take
Yeah,
hours and hours a day to like
yeah, yeah,
practice.
yeah, yeah, I know.
Yeah. Okay, man. Um
Consequential.
that's a good yeah, okay. Okay, man, like let's say this
What?
because like I feel like if I say
Let's
like
okay,
let's
let's imagine. Don't like hook to a limiting beliefs. Like, you can also do it like normally without having to have a limiting belief. You can do something like, okay, right? Because let's imagine you do not get into high ticket sales, and
yeah,
so you miss this opportunity. You do not make the money you need to make, and you actually like end up high school without making any money, and so you have to go to university. Like, how would you feel?
yeah. Okay, and like let's say like on a deeper note, let's say you don't get in high ticket sales, you miss this good opportunity, and like you end up not making the money you want to make and like
Actually, don't
evidently
say like what I said. I did a mistake. Don't assume. Let me say that. Okay, so let's assume that you lose this opportunity. You do not become a closer. Like in let's say 3 years from now,
what
you
like
do not make any money online. Like what would happen in
okay,
that
and
case?
let's say you don't get in high ticket sales and you don't like make that money you want to make to prove to your parents you don't go to university and stuff.
Hmm.
Where will you be in the future in let's say like 3 years?
Man, I'd be in the back in the back like of of a university class, trying to make money in another way, but like not giving a fuck about the lesson. I think I'd be that way, but I don't want to get into that. I want to make money right now. I don't want to end up like that.
I feel like I should like skip that one question because like you're
Which question?
like are you okay with saying the situation? Because like no like it seems like no like you're not okay with that at all like what
Yeah. So you could ask something like, okay, and is this so you're conscious that this high ticket sales thing is a big opportunity that you basically you cannot miss for the moment.
like
You do not have time to miss this.
I feel like saying like this big opportunity is gonna like make them feel some type of way. Like you know how like people be like buy this. It's like it's a great time to get it. I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah, you're right.
let's say let's say
Or
one
you could simply gain a commitment instead of asking that.
I don't know what to ask you.
Okay, and this thing of actually ending up high school without making any money is yeah, are you actually like convinced that you will have to work your ass off to make this to don't make this happen?
yeah. And like,
Okay.
are you like 100% convinced that like you were gonna make high ticket sales, your top priority to like reach the goals that you want to reach and like not having to go to university?
Yeah,
Okay.
totally convinced.
And are you like willing to push like all the uncomfortable moments? Like, let's say I'm not saying it is, but let's say like you like start you start to get discouraged because like you're not fully fluent in English. Like, what if you get discouraged? Like, are you like fully committed to pushing through that?
Yeah, totally. Now I understand it's not a fun. This is the right commitment.
Yeah, like I look at
That's really good.
okay. At this point, like self solution hesitation. Like,
Yeah, yeah, self
just
solution and you. And that was your best performance, to be honest. There is still to work on challenge
yeah, it's
and
challenge.
you to be more fluent in that.
Yeah,
But man, this is your best performance so far. I have to say. Yeah, good
yeah.
job.
Appreciate it, man. You could go now if you want to.
Okay.
Oh no,
Okay,
hold on.
so
I'm
this
sorry.
was my case in particular.
Mm,
So